15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida, welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Across from him, you've got the coach of the Jaguars. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They go play action now with Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 19 yards.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their second possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have in sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man, it's complete to Thomas.
17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
That's another.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
3-yard loss.
The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. A pass caught right side by Coleman. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cleveland. They run it once more with Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, it's Judkins. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Shador. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Browns.
To throw is Sanders. throw on the run is complete. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Here's second and 6.
At the 46-yard line.
Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down.
Fred on the rest.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
A loss of
3 to
2
go.
yards. It's now third down and 3.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Hey, Ron!
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
Lisa 24.
Brings up second and 12. At the
Second down, Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point is good, and the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7.
Browns 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Sanders will throw it. Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run.
Lawrence on the keeper.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
Here we go, set!
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the draw is Judkins.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide, taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. They get the former 5th overall pick, Joe Alt. From the gun, it's Shador. That's to the receiver, Horn. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Sanders. Rolling to the left. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. On 2nd down here, Sanders. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Throwing again is Sanders. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw again is Sanders. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up third and goal.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Browns will level the score at 10 apiece.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium, the New York Football Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Jackson Dart. He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that, one of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Cardinals find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He's got a man. It's Madden. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
And the Browns first down.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now, Shador. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now it's Sanders. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
On play action, Shador out to his right. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Sanders. Oh, that's That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
All right, let's go.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Lion. Son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play,
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Red. Hey, so, here we go.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ginger.
Now They'll give up the middle, and not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Lawrence. The second down throw is incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's... Still in the back of his mind, you got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Starts with a run by Judkins. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Hey, Phil.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
4th quarter begins on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rocco switch.
Lawrence going to keep this himself.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard.
Here's Lawrence. He takes off. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson. Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Browns 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
From the
4.
shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Rolling right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action. It's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll turn and hand this one off. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Lawrence. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal at the 17.
Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now here's Lawrence. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over and get on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Here we go. 60.
1st down.
60 Eagles.
Now Shador on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
From the gun, it's Shador. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's a turnover on downs.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey, tomato. Touch.
It's first down, and they'll run. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8.
On red.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Run.
It's third down.
Focus.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So here's Shador Sanders and the Browns. Down by 12. A minute 13 to play. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Sanders getting his guys to the line.
Gain of 11. And the Browns first down.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9. Now, Sanders. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A kneel down here from Lawrence. And that should wrap things up. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys come in on a two-game skid, hoping to turn things around. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, it's Shedeur Sanders.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Give up the middle, Jenkins. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 52 yards.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20 plus.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. An inside run with Jenkins. 41 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Sanders. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Rome Odunze. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
The Browns offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Browns in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Sanders setting up a screen for Judkins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Check right.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Second and one. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Browns' 14-yard line.
Blue check.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Steelers, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers are once again back in front.
His kick is
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Round 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then,
and the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Ready.
Brings up second and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on third and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First down, Steelers.
Check pitch. Opposite. Green.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Opposite.
Now back to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Third and 3.
Check right.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
and anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And the Browns, first down.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Wilson on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's Malik Neighbors. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bryce Young. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Panthers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And here is the running back. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Vikings win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Browns drive about to get started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Caught on the slant. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome with career touchdown number 70. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Makes the score Steelers 16.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Check White.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the
They'll go with the keeper. And he will have the Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1.
Ready?
They give to Johnson going right. To the 43, second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's Johnson again on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Okay,
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Ready?
Slot man moves right.
Check, hut.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Screen play, Johnson able to slither by. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
50 red. 50.
They'll look to throw again. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
He'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll drop to throw. is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. That's caught, and he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
21.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
It's a gain of 5.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Benton on the coverage.
Sanders once more. It's caught by Coleman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Gets around him. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
22 needle.
Second and inches at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he's got room. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. To throw is Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And it's 3rd.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6 and 9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First and 10.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6. That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Laporta in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hot. What a throw. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, coming into the game, Mike, I'm not sure if we thought anyone would score a point. So this is certainly a really fun way to see the game open up. Points are going to be hard to come by, so the ability to get out and take that lead, now the pressure is on your opponent to chase you, and I would say some pretty unfavorable conditions.
Lions 7, Browns nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, When he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 14.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this...
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Laporta in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready for their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue.
27-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 back, go.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Thornton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Lions 21, Browns nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll grab it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Browns.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Play action, it's Sanders. Out to his right, he'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Here now, third and 5. Up the middle goes Judkins here. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Fourth down, here's Sanders. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. They'll give it here to Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
That's another.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Another Browns first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the
On play action, Shador. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Again, it's Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Throwing again is Sanders. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Sanders going to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown number 19 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Browns get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In motion, that's Thornton. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 9 brings up third.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try to throw for it with Sid, and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
He'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Matt Ariza now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll begin with first and 10. Now, Sanders. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Browns first down.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. They'll get it to Fannin once more. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
6 yards to go.
And third down coming up. To throw again is Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Falcons. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Falcons come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 1 catch in the game, but it was this one, and it counted. The Eagles get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Steelers quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Steelers accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Shador to the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They go play action now with Sanders. And this ball incomplete on third down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On
first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. To the outside. That's St. Brown. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. he is taken down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Colby. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and
a shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Judkins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
Brings up second.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now it's Sanders. That is caught right side. That's Fanning. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
16 yards.
1st and 10.
It's good for a Browns 1st down.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
7 more yards.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
On the ready.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Check.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit. Now they'll pitch it out here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Mason Brown getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Now Shador on 1st down. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Hey,
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. A gain of 22 yards.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No!
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Laporta in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Ready?
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So here's Shedeur Sanders and the Browns, down 21-14, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he's in! Touchdown, Detroit.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Lions 28, Browns 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Go.
Now, Shedeur. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard
Now,
line.
2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sanders will throw it. This one not quite on target. Not him too much. That one falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Sanders to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Sanders. Back into the hands of Coleman. 2nd down now, but the clock still moves.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Throwing again is Sanders. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Sanders going to throw again. That's out wide to Judkins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Browns 1st down.
To throw again is Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one caught by Fannin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jack Campbell, he gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Let's go. Ready. Set. Ready. Let's go. Set. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Ready. Set. Viking 18. Go. Set up. Set up. Down. Hunt. Come on. Ready. Here we go. Hunt, hunt. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights at Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Jack Panther.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
At the Browns' 42-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. He's laying close quickly. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Alert!
third.
Alert!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28.
That's good.
But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Reload! Reload!
Now Ward going to hold on to it. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
From the gun, here's Ward. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Alert! Alert!
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So they'll bring up fourth down. His kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now Shedeur on first down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Play action. It's Sanders. Moving to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. And that is incomplete. Incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a Browns first down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
That's another Browns.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tavarius Ward. And the Titans will take over here just past the 30.
Come on, come on.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Titans first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
To number 27. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard.
No, no.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
Ready. 68.
They snap it to Ward. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They run on the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. From the 31, here is second and 8.
2 yards on the
Come on,
pickup.
come on.
It's second and 8. At the 30.
Out of the gun, Ward. He takes off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Titans. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And they've... Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Shador. Going for it all. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. First and 10.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Let's go now.
And the Browns first down.
Sanders, a little pop pass here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Sinnott, the man in motion.
60 boxes.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Back to throw is Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Again, it's Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
a gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
Come on. Go.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Browns.
On first down, it's Sanders. That is caught side of the end zone. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Ward.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll get this complete to Tolbert. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. We're going to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Sanders.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns.
Come on. 19.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Sanders to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Shedeur Sanders sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And 2nd down.
Now Shedeur looking downfield for Coleman. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On play action, Shedeur. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. That one is good. And the Browns will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the 2nd half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our trip around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Jackson Dart, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the Bucs wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bucs wrap up a 7-10 season with the win. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Omarion Hampton. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers finish off a disappointing 6-11 season, but they get the win in the finale. With that, a look at how things stand, the playoff picture in the AFC as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 19,
Sanders will throw it. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. From the 33, here's second and 7. They'll run it with Judkins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's complete to Coleman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Browns first down.
Now it's Sanders. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Play action. Ward. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Sinnott, the man in motion. To throw is Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
Here we go, set.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns first down.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Ready?
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Browns first down.
On the give, it's Judkins. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Jordan McGee there on the stop. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Browns.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Bronco switch.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense and Rome Odunze getting set to get back on the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shador. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But now to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Back to throw. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And the Browns going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage.
27, Titans 23.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. He's got it! What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll step up, and he's into the end zone. Cam Ward, touchdown Titans. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through. And the Titans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Browns 27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Browns
on 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Play action, it's Sanders. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. To throw again is Sanders. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Again, it's Sanders. And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but
to the pylon, he's in. Raheem Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with 1st and 10. This one caught by Parker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Parker motioning over. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Shotgun snap for Ward. Pass caught by Tolbert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now they face 3rd down and 7. Back to throw is Ward. He'll find Parker. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
On the coverage.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Let's go.
They snap it to Ward. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up second and a yard.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a game of
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run, and here comes Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.